Hello. Analytical service in Guru.Markets. Thank you very much for helping us. Help forms can be found in the description of this video. Dear viewer, please give your thumbs up. Your thumbs up is greatly needed to spread the project. Guru.Markets. Now we will analyze the current fundamental indicators of the company MSCI Inc. MSCI, ticker MSCI. The review is based on current data as of June 17, 2024. According to classification Guru.Markets, company MSCI Inc. belongs to the subcategory Exchange. 50 companies take part in the comparison. This is very representative. We start with summary data for the company. If necessary, you can pause the video. You can look at each parameter of the corporation under study more carefully. Access to the table with the structure of company tickers is free. I kindly ask you to share this video among your friends. Thank you very much for your repost and other help. All this is very helpful in further work. Well, let's finally start. Market capitalization of the company MSCI Inc. is $38.07 billion. And the market capitalization of the subcategory is $637 billion. MSCI Inc. MSCI accounts for a share of 5.978%. It is one of the average companies in the subcategory. The company's balance sheet capitalization is $0 billion. And the balance sheet capitalization of the subcategory is $170 billion. MSCI Inc. MSCI constitutes a share of 0%. By comparing the occupied shares of the exchange and book value, we can see the following. Occupied share MSCI Inc. in the subcategory when assessing market value is 5.978%. Balance sheet capitalization is 0%, which is 100% less than the share of market value. Assessment of the company's share of the market and book value of the subcategory. Bad, -1 point. The organization has no debt obligations. Result on the company's debts. Very good, 2 points. The company's market value to profit ratio is 32.8. With an average in the subcategory of 34.6, this is 5% lower than in the subcategory. Assessment of the market price to earnings ratio in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 1 point. Profit for the last 12 months was $1,166 million. Projected earnings for the coming 12 months are expected to be $1,306 million. And this is 12% more than now. Assessment of expected future profit indicators in comparison within the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's value to revenue ratio is 14.6. The subcategory average is 3.1, which is 371% higher than the subcategory average. Assessment of market price to revenue indicators in comparison with the indicators of subcategory companies. Bad, -1 point. Revenue for the last 12 months was $2,620 million. Revenue for the coming 12 months is tentatively expected to be $2,930 million. And this is 12% more than now. Assess projected future revenue performance against subcategory performance. Good, 0.5 points. The sales margin is 44.6%, with an average in the subcategory of 8.9%. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 35.6%. Assessment of marginality in comparison with the indicators of companies in the subcategory. Good, 0.5 points. The company's share in terms of the number of employees in the subcategory is 3.028%. This is 97% less than the market capitalization share. And this reflects the imbalance in the current market value of the company MSCI Inc. MSCI, probably towards revaluation. The amount of market capital for each employee of the company is $6,570,000. Whereas for the subcategory $3,328,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 97.4%. Estimation of the amount of market capital per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The profit per company employee is $201,200. The average in the subcategory is $96,300. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 109%. Estimated profit per individual employee compared to subcategory performance. Good, 0.5 points. The share of revenue per individual employee of the company is $452,000. By subcategory $1,081,000. The difference between the subcategory average and the company's performance is 139%. Estimation of sales volume per employee in comparison with indicators in the subcategory. Tolerable, 0 points. The volume of sales transactions was 1.7%, with an average for the subcategory of 3.8%. This is a short squeeze indicator. Indicator RSI, 14, shows a level of 41% for the company MSCI Inc. For the subcategory, this level is approximately 44%. Technically, shares of the subcategory are quoted approximately the same as shares of the company MSCI Inc. MSCI. Comparing the movement of a company's stock price MSCI Inc. and subcategory shares. We can see that over 12 months the stock MSCI Inc. showed a dynamics of -1.2%. Against price changes in the subcategory 4.2%. This does not clearly indicate anything, but it is necessary to keep this fact in mind. Before showing the final score, please kindly ask. Write your assessment of the company's shares MSCI Inc. in the comments to this security assessment. We review comments and try to respond to almost every response in the comments. The result is as follows: 0 out of 10 points. The average result for the subcategory is 1.2 points. If you look broadly, within the stock market in the aggregate, note that the average score for the stock market as a whole is 0.4 points. Against a score of 0 points MSCI Inc. MSCI. Let's look at the table of orders. It is available to you. The link is in the pinned comment. The order table contains all publicly made decisions by the stock valuation information and reference system Guru.Markets. Access to the order table is free and free. Link in pinned comment. Based on stock analysis MSCI Inc. Information and reference system Guru.Markets, the following decision is made. Do not open a deal due to the fact that MSCI Inc. not the most undervalued company in the subcategory. Thank you for watching this video and for using the information system Guru.Markets. You truly are the coolest audience in the world.